cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking, man? Y'all up in here, I see. That's my bad on I did a typo, man. I said 6 o'clock. If y'all pulled up at 6 o'clock, I jollipies, man. Hey, I'm getting old. Mm. I see Zay up in here. I see 100 in here. Draco here to learn and share. Hey, tap skim. Hey, this 100 fault. I don't care what nobody say. This is 100 fault. The reason why we sitting where we sitting now, the reason why we closed at 41.11, this 100 fault. 100 kept talking about, what about 4107? What about 4072? What about this? What about that? This 100 fault. Hey man, what's up, y'all, man? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're gonna get right into it. Y'all know what I got to do off rip. I forgot to pin the comment on IG. Hold on, let me pin the comment on IG. Go to YouTube. Y'all pull up on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Y'all pull up on YouTube. YouTube.com/the new TLR. Go to YouTube. All right. Let me share my screen, man. I'm going to get right into it. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. Y'all know who I am. I get on here every day at 6:30 and share my thoughts about the price action that went down for the day. I try to jump on at about 9 o'clock in the morning on IG and give my thoughts for the day. Just try to, you know what I'm saying, help the cousins hear it from somebody else. They be like, man, if Tim looking at that, I ain't think about that. And sometimes people be putting it in my spirit. Like, 100, but we ain't gonna call no names. Be talking about the downside when I'm ready to go up, and I got to keep my eye on the downside, right? But yeah, man, if y'all want to support me, go to thenewtlr.com and shop with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I will never charge nobody for getting on the internet and talking about the stock market, talk about trading, talk about investing. I ain't gonna charge nobody for that. So if you want to support me, go to thenewtlr.com and buy some merch. Or you can buy super chats while we live if you want to do that. Shout out to homie Boogie. Boogie always pulling up with the super chats. Support my daughter, Alexandria Cartwright. Go to her store. It's shopwealthwalks.com. I'm repping that today. I got on my Wealth Walk t-shirt. Shopwealthwalks.com. My wife like how I look in this shirt. It fit me good. It be fitting me good. It fit, you know what I'm saying? It don't show off my dad belly or nothing. It fit me good. Fit my arms and all that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's the black. When I got a black one like that, I got a black sweatshirt like this right here too. And mocha is still not a color. I don't care what nobody say. Shout out Big Draco. My homegirl Draco. This Draco down here, her real name Draco. You know what I'm saying? She know about that, you know what I'm saying, that financial stuff, all of that, how to get your portfolio together, all of that, how to get your, you know what I'm saying, your estate planning together, all that stuff. Go to prolificprophecy.com and get your mind right, man. Go sign up with Draco. Draco did a combine class this past Saturday. I couldn't be there because I was doing my own thing, discipline over dollars. Shout out to GOAT. If y'all did not see P-Dub episode on Tim's Tidbit Takeover, do yourself a favor. Go back and look at P-Dub episode from the Tim's Tidbit Takeover, right? You come to P-Dub Consulting on IG, click on his link right there and make sure you schedule a one-on-one with him if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to think about fundamental analysis, if you want to learn how to think about technical analysis, if you want to learn how to think about portfolio management, pull up on P-Dub, schedule a one-on-one with him. Because when I scheduled my one-on-one with P-Dub, he changed my life. I promise you. Shout out to light-skinned brother that be rubbing on his shoulders and rubbing on himself while he dancing. You know what I'm saying? Him and his frat brothers, they be out. See him right there? See him right there? They go, his beautiful daughter. I'm so glad she take after her mama with the looks. This light-skinned dude right here, if y'all ain't pulling up on Zay and looking at Zay stories, Zay, if you go to Stock Zay always on here. See that? He always posting something. He that was the last one. That's me. Don't ignore me. That's his daughter. That's the gym that he don't be in. He claimed he be in the gym. If y'all need to go look at this story here, cause Zay got out of breath. Zay got out of breath while he was walking. Shout out to cousin Stock Zay, man. Go to Stock Zay, click on the link in his bio. You know what I'm saying? He got the Run It Up. It's got courses in a private group you can join. You know what I'm saying? They call themselves the Runners. He got the YouTube channel, First Gen Wealth. You can schedule a one-on-one with him. I don't know if he's still doing one-on-ones. I ain't even gonna lie, but he got it on there, so go click on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Charles Coney. Everybody in the community call him Uncle Charles. Wall Street Consortium. If I didn't say it, Stock Zay is just Stock Zay. There you go. You see it right up there. Wall Street Consortium. Click on his link. You want to schedule a one-on-one with this man right here. This man been investing since this man was investing when they lost Jesus and when they was coming from the temple. That's how long this man been investing. When they found Jesus and he was over there preaching to them old men, that's how long. Oh man, they just asked me if I was coming to the church tonight. Man, you supposed to remind me of that a long time ago. I forgot all about that. That's how long he been invested, man. Y'all schedule a one-on-one with Charles Coney. He can help you get your portfolio mind together, right? If you like dogs, man, come to Bully Franchise. You know what I'm saying? The homie 100 can hook you up with any dog you want. I always shout out Jasper. That's my favorite dog on there. Look at him, little muscle-bound little dude. And Fat Boy, Rock Lee. They're my favorite dogs on there. On 100 say he can get you any kind of dog you want. 100, go to his page, Bully Frenchies or Franchise, Bully_franchise, however you say it, right? Shout out to real Travis Scott, culinary genius. Let's see what Travis got on this menu right here. Grilled salmon. Oh, that's got music. Grilled salmon. Grilled salmon with mango salsa. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Yes, he got menus and stuff on there. He a culinary genius. You can book him to cook stuff for you, cater stuff for you. He got videos showing you how to cook the stuff right here on his videos. He even got a little link tree store where he got his own spices. He got alkaline salt, sea salt. He got alkaline herb seasoning. He got GG seafood seasoning. And that one there got a cuss word in it, but I'm going to say darn near everything seasoning. You can put that on darn near everything. Yep, go shop with the homeboy Travis Scott, man. The real Travis Scott. It's Scott's Creations on Instagram right there. I think that's it, man. If I forgot somebody, charge to my head, not my heart, man. Let's get into it. I've been shouting everybody out. Charge to my head, not my heart. Where we gonna start at? Let's start with Spalene. Because we know where Spalene at. In the exact same place, cost 100. Look at that right there. We in the exact same place because of 100. How low did Spalene get? Spalene went down to, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It was looking real good this morning. I bought some 415 SPY calls for June 17th. That price action got so ugly. I text Zay. I said, hey, I got these 415s, right? And I was like, this price action getting ugly. I'm about to cover and go watch a movie. I covered my entry, went and watched the movie. Got a notification saying I got stopped out at break even. You know what I'm saying? Came back later today. Zay sent me a text, said, look at the SPX. I ain't even looked at it. He texted me and said we was down at like 41 something. I was like, oh my God, that's 100 fault. But anyway, right here, we're in the exact same place. We've been here for ain't gonna count the breaking structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whole days. And not a word from you. 7 whole days and 7 whole nights. We've been in between 408 and 415. We've been in between 408 and 415 for 7 whole days. Right now, we closed the day at 411. 22. We closed at 411.22. Right? I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all already know I'm still bullish in the short term because I still haven't been proven wrong. So I'm still bullish as far as the liquidity that we picked up down here on the 20th of May. I still believe the delivery for that liquidity is up here above 430. Right? We picked the liquidity up down here, and I still believe the delivery is above 430. Everybody that tap in know why I believe that, but just in case it's somebody just tapping in on the replay, just tapping into the spider game, the reason why I'm looking at that being the delivery is because we ran sell stops below the low of 385.15, right? We ran sell stops down there. We pushed up and got a breaking structure at what's this breaking structure line right here? I guess I could have just hovered over the candle. We got a breaking structure at 408.57, right? We went to equilibrium from the April 21st high, right? From the April 21st high to the May 20th low, we got to equilibrium after the breaking structure, traded back to that breaking structure, respecting this daily fair value gap, respecting the breaking structure. Every candle after we broke structure, the body has closed above that 408.57. We've closed above that every single day after that breaking structure. So that's why I'm still bullish in the short term to deliver the liquidity. Oh yeah, and I think we delivering the liquidity up here because we got relative equal highs and a fair value gap right there above 430. That's why I'm bullish in the short term, and that's why I think that's what we're going to deliver it to, because there's no daily imbalance before we get above 430. There's no equal highs before we get to 430. Once we break outside this consolidation, if you want to try to pick an entry, if we don't break out and shoot all the way up to 430, if we break out and pull back a little bit, I would take an entry on a slight pullback before we get to 40.30. That's how I would do it. I ain't saying you got to follow me. I ain't saying you got to be like me. Matter of fact, do as I say, don't do as I do. Because the day at the end of the day, I took me a lotto on the QQQs and I bought a 314 call for June 17th just because. No, it wasn't based off no kind of it wasn't based off no technical analysis. It wasn't based off no entry. It was just based off the fact that we've been Christmas treeing for a week, and it's like we get Green Day, 2 red, Green Day, 2 red, Green Day. I'm expecting either another red or they're gonna surprise us, boom, and pop up. That's what I'm expecting. So I bought a 314 call on the Qs for the 17th, so that I don't care if we get a small red day tomorrow. But by the 17th, I'm expecting us to be above 314 on the Qs. That's why, and they call it a lotto because I'm gambling on it. It ain't based off nothing strategic. I'm just gambling on it based off the performance we've been doing and based off the fact that I expect us to be up here by then. That's why I got that lotto. But don't do like I do, kids. Follow your setup. Wait until we break out of this consolidation and give us a slight little pullback and then get in from there. That's how you do it. Whenever you consolidate like this right here, whichever way it break out of, wait for a small retracement and get in. If we consolidate here and we bust to the downside and start falling like this right here, wait for a small retracement and get into the downside. If we bust out of here to the upside, wait till a small retracement and get into the upside. But the upside I'm looking for right now in the short term is right above 430. Now that I said all that, let's look at the price action for the day. Absolutely garbage, and that's it. What y'all got in the chat? That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing to say about it. It's just trash. It's just trash. Overnight, we dilly-dallied overnight right here. Y'all see what we did? We just dilly-dallied overnight, and then at the 9:30 open, we dipped down right around here. Let me drop down to the 15 minutes so I can show you why I got in on them calls, and then I'll show you why I got out of them calls, right? So right here on 15 minute, we came down, right? 9:30. We came down, we broke below here, right? We went down. I got in where was it? It was on this calendar right here. It was a lower time frame. Let me go down to 5 minute. It was a lower time frame because it was more than one calendar that I was looking at. Okay. 8:35. 9. It might have been lower than this right here. But anyway, this red calendar right here, this one I got in around here because when it came down to here, I was like, here we go. It better bounce. And then, matter of fact, cause Zay was like, when you getting out? I said, if we close below this 40 what is that? 41.28, I'm cutting sling low. I said, if we get a closure below that, I'm cutting sling low. So it was somewhere around here where I took my trade. It might have been like on, let me go down to the 1 minute. Cause it was based on, I saw it was like a setup that I saw. That's when we dropped down. 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. Right here. There you go, right there. That's it though. We dropped down, boom. We went up here. We came down. This one I went in right here. At that fair value gap right there. When we came down right there, because I remember I got in, it shot up and then it shot down. And I was like, because he said, when are you getting out? I said, if it get a closure below this right here, I'm getting out. Shot down. Okay, so I got in right there on that fair value gap. So that would have been on the 1002 candle. So this is when I got in right here. Boom, got in. It went up. Then it went down. Right? Boom, boom, boom. And then over here, it started acting real stupid right around here. Right here. It started acting real stupid. And then this is when I got out over here. I right here, when we pushed up right here, I said, that's it. I don't like this price action. It looked like it's fun to go down. I covered my entry right around here because I remember I pulled to pick up Junior at 11:30. And then I text Zay. I said, I'm in 20 minutes overtime. I'm finna cover my entry and I'm leave. So right here, when it shot up right there, that's when I covered my entry. I had got some 315 spy calls for June 17th. And I covered my entry because I was like, this thing looked like it's fun to go down. And sure enough, while I was out picking up Junior, I got a notification saying that I had got stopped out. And then look at the rest of the day. Woo! There she blows. And then I don't know what happened during lunch. I was watching the movie. We fell off a cliff at lunch. And then look what we came to. Look, let me go to 15-minute real quick. Look what we came to. We came right below yesterday's equilibrium. Remember this morning I said, if we get down here, if we get down here to 41.22.50, I'm giving up for the day. You know what I'm saying? At lunchtime, we shot right down there to it. Boom. Came right down below equilibrium at 41.20. And that's 100 fault. That is 100 fault. Came right straight. Look, it was a straight line. Look at it, man. These 15-minute candles. These 15-minute candles. So 2 15-minute candles. Y'all hold on for a second. Oh, my bad. I forgot about him. IG done messed up. That phone call messed up IG. IG, I don't know what's going on. It's blanking, acting crazy. Anyway, I'm about to hang up, IG. See y'all. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. I feel bad now. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying, man. But yeah, that's it. Price action was trash. All jokes aside, man, I really think that the algo's just waiting for CPI. That's what I really think. I think the algo's just waiting for CPI. I can't remember what I was talking about when it fell off a cliff right here, but we came back down to equilibrium. We came back down to a discount market from yesterday's trading. You know what I'm saying? I'm still bullish in the short term because, like I say, we are not selling it off. True, we're not taking off, but we're not selling it off. So that's why I think the algo's just waiting until the CPI numbers come out so that they can do what they need to do. Because let's look and see what next week got going on. I can't look at it on what's name. I don't think what's the name will let me look at the next week. Will Forex Factory let you look at the next week? Who be on Forex Factory a lot? What's the name won't let you look at the next week. Econo Day won't let you look at the next week. Um, can I look at how do you change it to a week? How do you change it to a week? Uh, begin. Uh, let me go back. June 14th. What's the day? June 14th. And wait a minute. I'm in 2021. What in the world going on? Hold on. What am I doing? June 14th through. Okay, so next week on Tuesday, I should did June 13th. June 13th. Okay, so Monday. Why it's not working this time? Okay, there we go. So the 13th, nada. We got PPI on the 14th. We got a lot going on next week. But everything we got going on, it's already stuff we already know. We got employment, FOMC. We already know they're gonna say they're raising it 0.5%. We already know that. We know everything for next week. So next week, you know what I'm saying? It's quad witch, but it ain't gonna be nothing, man. That's why I say I think it's waiting for CPI Friday, and then boom, it's gonna go ahead and pop out this range. Or they might hit us with the 52 fake out and pop out the range tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hit us with the 52 fake out and pop out the range tomorrow. But looking at how we've been trading, we still respecting that 408.59. Is that 408.59? 408.57. We closing above that 408.57 every single day. We respecting that level. We respecting that area. We respecting that break. We respecting that order block. Whatever, fair value gap. Whatever breaker. Whatever you want to say we respecting that. You know what I'm saying? However you trade, whatever technical analysis you go by. I don't know chart pattern, so I can't give you no chart pattern. But whatever you do it, we respecting it. You know what I'm saying? And so they might hit us with the 52 fake out and take off tomorrow. But like I say, I played me a lotto. I got me a contract for 314 on the Q. Let's go to QQQ real quick while I'm talking about that. And then I'm gonna go to the chat. QQQ 314 is right here, right at the top of the consolidation. That's what I got. I got a call for the 17th for 314. It's right at the top of the consolidation, right? Boom. We take off this week and get above it. We grave it. We take off and get up there to my destination, because it's the same on the spot and the Qs. You know what I'm saying? The equal highs is in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? The equal highs in the exact same spot. Right up there around 330 on the Qs and around 430 on the SPY. It's in the exact same spot. So boom. That's why I got the 314 lotto on the Qs. Cause I just did it. It's a lotto. It's a lotto. It's a gamble. You know what I'm saying? It's a gamble. I don't care if it go to zero. What y'all got in the chat? CPI tomorrow? Who said CPI tomorrow? I thought CPI was Friday. Let me go to I thought CPI was Friday. Econo Day. Oh, don't make me click it again now. Econo Day. Yeah, CPI Friday. Tomorrow jobs. That job numbers. That's every week. Econo Day. Yeah, y'all couldn't see that. But yeah, CPI Friday. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, what y'all got, man? What y'all got in the chat? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If anybody want to pull up or if anybody want to share anything, hey man, I know today was kind of lackluster on the price action review, but we ain't do nothing, man. We ain't do nothing. It's just one of them days. You must have caught the short when it dropped. Yeah, that what can't wait to start moving. I'm be ready. Yeah, I'm be ready too. That's why I was saying yesterday, man. This the hard part for being a swing trader, man. It's real difficult being a swing trader in times like this. You just gotta sit and wait, man. You gotta sit and wait. It's this where that discipline kick in. I ain't even gonna hold you. It be weighing on me, man, cause I be like, man, I start to question, my thesis. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for pulling up and giving me the opportunity just to like, you know what I'm saying, expel this verbal vomit every day because it helped reinforce my thesis in my mind, man. I appreciate y'all because it's like I'd be like, man, am I wrong? I go to question myself, go to looking at stuff, trying to look at you know what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, wait a minute, but it ain't showing me nothing to the other side either. So, you know what I'm saying? Just stick with my thing until I'm proven wrong. Um I don't see CPI. They say CPI the catalyst to get us out this zone. That's exactly what I'm thinking, man. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, once the CPI numbers come out, it's time to go up or down. We gotta do something. Boys say next week jam packed. Yeah, it is. But everything that's going on next week, we already that's already, as they say, priced in, man. I already know that. They finna hit us. I'm telling you, like Zay said on his story today. They it's like they be hitting us with the 52 fake out because they know everybody be looking at OPEX and quad witch and all that right there. They get us all ready for the big pull back during quad witch. They gonna hit us with the 52 fake out and phew, skyrocket that thing, blow past quad witch. It's gonna be volatile because they're gonna be closing and opening them contracts, and then the contracts getting ready to roll over. When the contracts roll over next week, is it gonna be next week when they roll over? I'm surprised they ain't popped up and told me like it's time to roll over your contract now in Ninja Trader, cause Ninja Trader do it automatically. Well, I got it set to do it. It'll pop up and be like it's time to roll over. Um. So did you do what? So did you do what you want to see? What was that for me or for somebody else, eh? Was that for me or somebody else? Started around. Oh, shorted around 4152 area. 1040 broke back at 1043. Then I got in at 11:49, shorted through lunch. Oh, 100 played it to the short side. I ain't mad at you, 100. What you was on, MES? What you was shorting, the MES? If you caught the morning, what are the CPI expectations? Let me look and see. Let's see what they saying. I hit the wrong thing. Somebody said, what's the CPI expectations? You can always see what they projecting on anything that's coming out, anything that's going on. If you go to econoday.com, or Forex Factory, I like to go to Econoday, right? And then it'll have like the date up there. And before it comes out, it says consensus. And then after it comes out, it says report. So you just go there and whatever number you want to see what it is, like jobless claims, CPI, you just go there and click and it says consensus. You click on consensus and then it'll pull up. My thing running dog slow. What's going on with my computer? Am I not? Oh, there it is. And then it'll show you what the consensus is. Right? Let me blow it up so y'all can see it, right? It show you the prior, right? It show you the prior. So the prior was 0.3%, right? And it was 8.3% year over year. Month over month, it was 0.3. Year over year, 8.3. And then this like the X food and all that stuff right there. When you take stuff out, and add stuff in. You know what I'm saying? And you can go in and read about like what it is if you don't understand what all the stuff is, right? But now the consensus is 0.7 for month over month, 8.2. You know what I'm saying? 0.5, 5.9. This is what the consensus is, and this is the range. This is the range that they give. The consensus usually be in the middle of the range. Like whatever the range is, the consensus is just like the middle of it. That's what it usually be for these numbers right here, right? And then when people be like, it came in a little hot. If they say it came in a little hot, then it probably was toward the top end of the range. You know what I'm saying? If they say it came in a little light, was at the bottom end of the range. You know what I'm saying? But if they say they blew it or missed it terribly, it was probably a lot like lower or higher than the consensus. But it's right now it's zero point 0.7 month over month, 8.2 year over year. That's what the expectations are right now. And then you can go on there and read about, you know what I'm saying, what all the stuff is. They give you the definition, they give you the consensus. And on Forex Factory, they got a thing, it says, why do investors care? You know what I'm saying? I just go to the PPI for next week. It says it's a thing on there somewhere that says why traders care. And it tell you why traders care on Forex Factory. But yeah, that's how you find that stuff out. Where we at? I watched the 1 minute chart. Blah 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 blah. Get out my chat, 100. You made it go down. Right, every time you think we're going to drop it, it shoots up. Yep, we in that range. We Christmas tree trading. They already hinted they might not pull back. If you mean by if you mean like on the news and stuff, they always show their hand. They always give a hint of what they gonna do, right? For you, like when you do your predictions. Oh, for overnight. Oh, you talk about when it did you see what you want to see? Oh, what I want to see. Oh, that's what you meant. What I want to see. Yeah. I ain't really do that today because yeah, I said you already know what I want for the ES, but let's look at the spot. Let's look at the ES real quick. You already know what I want for the spot, but let's look at the ES real quick and see if we could. Okay, so looking at how we traded today. I can't see the screen. My bad, y'all. Okay. Looking at the ES. Let's look at I'm looking at the MES. MES, they just be off by like 1 tick most of the time, right? So for overnight, let me see what I want to see for overnight. Let's go up to the daily first and let's look at this together, shall we? All in together now. Appreciate you, Zay, for saying that. All right, so looking at the daily. The closer target, highs and lows wise, is about the same. It's about the same. It's a little bit closer to the bottom because we just below equilibrium. So we're a little bit closer to the bottom, but I really don't want to go get that 40.72 no more this week. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want that. I wanted that earlier in the week, but I don't want it no more. If we start getting back down there, that's gonna give me a breaking structure to the downside, and that's gonna ruin my thesis for going back up here to the 43.03. If we go get that right there under that 40.72, that's gonna give me a breaking structure to the downside after we've been up here, and I don't want that no more. I want to run that liquidity first and then go up. You know what I'm saying? Now that we moving up toward this liquidity up here above 41.6825 and 41.89, I don't want to go way back down here no more. If we go way back down there, like I say, that's gonna give me a breaking structure to the bottom side outside of the consolidation. That'll be going, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the consolidation to the bottom side. Don't want that. That's bad juju. That's bad juju for me. All right, 60 minute. Let's go to the 60 minute. On the 60 minute, we at equilibrium. We in a discount from yesterday. So yesterday, this was our move from the whole yesterday move. This the whole yesterday move right here. 41.20 was the discount. We're right in. We went into the discount down to this small fair value gap right here on the hourly level. Let's check a little bit lower. Blah 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 blah. 1 hour. Let's drop the 15 minute. We see what the 1 hour doing. Let's drop the 15 minute. Okay, let's see if we see any. The fair value gap is in the same spot on the 15 minute. Right? The fair value gap is in the same spot on the 15 minute. We came down just below equilibrium, went to the fair value gap, ran sell side liquidity up under this 15 minute right here. Right? This 15 minute, let me put a line there so everybody can see what I'm talking about. Let me mark it out like I should. Copy, paste. What's the low of this candle right here? The low of that candle right here is 4108.25. 4108.25. So 4108.25. Right? We dipped into the liquidity under 4108.25 at, I should have got that time, 12:30. 12:30 on that date right there. 12:30. 12:30. All right, so, oh, I forgot to put my numbers there. And put my numbers there. Okay, we sold down to equilibrium, right? At lunchtime, we sold down to equilibrium up under 41.20. We dipped into the buy side liquidity, resting under these lows at 4108.25, right? Choppy chop chop right there, right? We touched it, wicked up off it, came back in it, wicked up off it, came back in it, wicked up off it, came back in it again, wicked up off it. This time we came down, we stopped short of it, right? And wicked up, and now we started to move up a little bit. Now, once we wicked off it at 1530 candle, once we wicked up off it there, we got a 15-minute breaking structure right here, right? We got the breaking structure, and then we came back down, right? But then we came back down here and stopped short of that sell side liquidity. And then now we just kind of slowly moving up, right? If we get up past, if we go up through the night and get a breaking structure above, let me put a liquidity line there. Let me put a liquidity line there. Okay, so the high of that candle is 4126.50. 4126.50. That's at 1545. 4126.50. 4126.50. And that's at 1525. 0325. I think I said 25. Oh, that's today. I need to change the date. 8. Then I'm change this color to yellow. Or is it green? Do I use yellow or green for my buy? Green. I use green for my buy side. And that is 45. I put the wrong time. Y'all excuse me for being so OCD. I'm sorry. I jalapies. Okay. And then 43, 65, 20. At 8. Put that at PM. Change this to green. Change this to buy side. If I spell it right. Okay. All right. So here we go. We dipped into the sell side here. Right. What I want to see for overnight, I want to see us, now that we dipped, we came down to a discount of yesterday. So we used the whole day to get back into a discount market, right? That's why I was saying I'm still, happy with how we move, and we ain't totally selling it off. We didn't just drop to Hades, right? So we came to a discount market. We touched this sell side liquidity 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? Each time we touched it, we wicked up off of it, right? And then we came up, we got a breaking structure there. Boom, we pushed up, got a breaking structure, right? We came back down and revisited something here. I ain't gonna drop to the lower time frame to see what it is, because I'm just worrying about what's going on the 15-minute. We respected where that liquidity was at, and we pushed back up. Now the lows are getting farther and farther away from that liquidity. That's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? We wicked into it on the 15-minute. now we made a breaking structure, and now the lows are getting farther and farther away from that liquidity pool. Okay, so now what I want to see overnight, I want us to come up and go run the buy side liquidity above 41.2650, right? Get into this fair value gap. The bottom of the gap is at 41.2925. Get into that gap, come back down into something around here, right? And then start to push back up. And I ain't got nothing to the right side of the screen to go off of, but right now that's what I want to see. I really don't want to come back down and revisit this sell side liquidity at 4108.25 no more, because we hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then we respected it 1, 2, and then it just kept going up from there. 1, 2, I'm gonna count this as 3 because we dipped below the close. So 1, 2, smidgen, 3, and then we getting farther and farther away. So as for now, between tonight and London, let's get up above 41.2650, get into this fair value gap right here, come back down, cool off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to gap up too far. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to gap up too far tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I even take a equilibrium gap up at 41.20, so that'll be somewhere close to 412. We closed at 411 something today. That'll be close to 412, but I don't want to gap like way up at like 413. Like, I don't want to gap way up here above this 41.26. I don't want to gap way. I take it. I ain't gonna hold you. I take it, but that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see for overnight. Let me see. What say? If we gap up and go tomorrow, I don't like that going into CBI. Me neither, but I take it. Rather you sell down more. Yeah, but not this. See, that's a good thing. But this late in the week, this late in the week, cause we already set the tone for, you know what I'm saying, to have a bullish week. You know what I'm saying? We already set the tone to have a bullish week. You feel me? Like we where Monday at? Right here, Monday. So we opened up the ES here, 6-6. Yeah, so the ES, we opened up the ES here, right? We made the low on Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? And now if we come back down and make another low, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't good for me coming like down. Cause if we get down here, that's next stop. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Zay be saying, this got such and such got a hold. Such and such got a hold. Let's look at the 4 hour. Let's see what it look like on the 4 hour. Right? If we start coming down here, see what I'm saying? If we start coming, see, we forming a swing low right here. We forming a swing low there. You feel me? On the 4 hour. We forming a swing low there. But if we keep pushing down, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, we just completed this fair value gap on the 4 hour right here. Boom, boom. That sell side liquidity that we ran today at that 4108.25, that right there, that pretty much filled in that 4 hour fair value gap right there. We took care of that 4 hour fair value gap. I ain't even looked at the 4 hour time frame in a long time. I ain't gonna hold you, but now that I'm looking at it, I see that we came down and filled in some gap work on the 4 hour. You know what I'm saying? So if we come down here and start pushing down, you know what I'm saying? We start pushing down, that's giving me a breaking structure to the downside, and I don't want that. If it is what it is, if that's the way they want to go, but just, you know what I'm saying, with my bullish sentiment, I'm speaking it from my bullish sentiment, but I just like to put it out there. I like to put both sides out there. What said? Why don't you like it? It seems like when the news is not that great, they push the market up, so it's not so bad. I'm still learning. Don't listen to me, still learn. Hey, we all still learning, Venice. We all still learning. And I can't speak for Zay, but the reason why I don't like popping in front of stuff like CPI is because I take that as like the big boys trying to get out of their long positions at a good price. That, you know what I'm saying? Cause if the CPI numbers come out bad, right? Let's say we pop tomorrow. Boom. We pop tomorrow. Let me share my screen. I'm talking about this right here, what Venus said. She addressed it to Zay, but this my live, so I'm gonna answer. Okay, let's say let me turn this off. Let's say tomorrow we pop. Give me an arrow. Where's my arrow? Arrow line. Right? Let's say tomorrow we pop. I ain't gonna do all the dilly dallying. Right? Let's say tomorrow we pop and we get where's we close at 411. Let's say we get all the way up to like above this liquidity and we get to like 417. Right? We're gonna say we get up to 417. That 4172, 4172.50 will put us like right at 417 on the spot, right? Let's say we pop tomorrow and we get above this buy side liquidity I've been wanting to get to at the high on June the 6th at 4168.25. It don't say buy side liquidity, but it's a high, and the highs for me, it represent the same thing as buy side liquidity, just like the lows represent the same thing as sell side liquidity. But let's say we pop tomorrow up here, right? Boom, get up there to 417. We close at 417. The CPI numbers come out bad, right? Anybody that went long down here, right? Anybody that went long down here, give me an arrow, right? Anybody that went long down here under 40.72, they sell stop is sitting down here under 40.72. Where would you rather sell? You would rather sell from here, or would you rather sell if you rather come down and sell from here? Which one would you rather sell from, right? If it was me, I would rather sell from up here. So when we pop it before CPI, FOMC, anything like that, that makes me a little leery, because if the numbers come out bad, the big boys could just use that to sell out of their positions at a higher spot. You see what I'm saying? If the numbers come out good, it's all good in the hood for everybody. But that's the reason why I don't like to see stuff pop right in front of big news. I can't speak for Zay, but that's why I don't like to see it. Zay, if you want to share why you don't like to see it, feel free to pull up on the link. The link is in the chat. If you want to share why you don't like to see it, feel free to pull up. The link is in the chat. Matter of fact, I just put it in the chat again. If anybody want to pull up that link right there, I just put it in the chat. We've been on here 48 minutes. I'm gonna go through and see if I see anything else, and then I'm gonna jump off. I'm ready for Black Monday. 100. Go to the principal's. Go to the principal's office. 100. Get on up out of here. Check back up for my analogy. Chat about the distribution win. What? What? You said you put something up there, Boogie, that I missed? Little Timmy with the crystal ball. I see that. Okay. So, Tim, you said we in distribution to delivery to 4:30. Check this. If you pack your son lunch for 12 p.m. at 7 a.m., but he eats starting 8 a.m. every hour, will he have enough food left when lunchtime comes? Boogie, that's way too deep. That's way too deep, Boogie. I saw somebody face pop in. I don't know who that was. Whoever you was, pop back in if you want to. Boogie, you went way too deep. So, all right, you saying we going to 4:30? Yes, that I say we going to 4:30. If you pack the son lunch, he ate every hour, starting at 8. Will he have enough lunch left? I mean, yeah, he gonna have enough left, because they let's go back to share the screen. I don't know if I'm understanding you right, but let's go back to share the screen, right? Boom. So let me pull up Spylean, right? So dig it. I need an arrow. Where the arrows at in trading view? Where's the arrows in trading view? Somebody help me. Arrows, boom. Right? So dig it. right? I say from down here, I want to go, I want to go up here, right? That's where I want to go, right? From down here to up here. That's the straight way. That's the straight way. So now if my son eating every hour, and just running straight, yeah, he gonna run out of gas, right? But you know what I'm saying? We all about healthy eating. We all about healthy eating around here. And so, you know what I'm saying? He eats some, right? Let it digest. He eats some, eat a lot more. Let it digest. He eats some more. Boom. Made it to his destination. You see what I'm saying? That's how the market do it. And when you letting it digest, you collecting more money. Every time you go down, you go up, collect money. Go up, collect money. Go up, boom. Done made it to your destination. That's how I see it. And then I haven't been proven wrong, because if you notice, when we come down and collect money, we not breaking structure. See what I'm saying? We not coming down and breaking structure. See, we came down, right? We collected, we went up, we collected, we went up. Now we just consolidating. We didn't pull back, we just consolidated. Cause here we went up, let it digest, ate a whole lot. Now it's digesting sideways. You see what I'm saying? We digesting sideways. So that means either we waiting, or it's a whole lot of liquidity right here that we collecting. We either waiting on something, or it's a bunch of liquidity right here that we soaking up to go on up or to go on down. Yo, man, but that's how I see it, Boogie. I appreciate you, Boogie. I appreciate you for always you know what I'm saying, always putting it out there. That's what it's about. It's about back and forth. I don't get offended if people don't agree with me. You know what I'm saying? I like to see other people's opinion, because it make me think, it challenges my thesis, and it keep me on my P's and Q's. Whoever the cousin was that pulled up, I saw somebody's face pop up down there. You had some glasses on, looked like you was in a car. If you really want to pull up again, and say what you want to say. He's saying this back and forth, losing liquidity, they picked up below, so we could. Oh, no. The back and forth is soaking up liquidity. When we consolidate, we soaking up liquidity. You know what I'm saying? We soaking up liquidity. And the reason why I believe we soaking up liquidity to go up is because if you look above us, you see what I'm saying? There's no highs or imbalances or breaking structure or anything up here for us to take. You see what I'm saying? We right here at the discount / premium area. You see what I'm saying? It's like, cause from here to there, right? We sticking down here, right? We sticking down here on below the 50% side. You see what I'm saying? We sticking down here below the 50% side, and we keep tapping this area where we broke structure. We keep tapping this area where we got gaps. We got fair value gaps down here. You see what I'm saying? This fair value gap that we respecting, we tapped into that fair value gap 1, 2, 3 times. We tapped into that fair value gap 3 times already. So it's like we soaking up liquidity in this area. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the volume, you see how it's very low volume. It's been very low volume. You know what I'm saying? Ever since this day right here was the highest amount of volume overall, buying and selling. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing very low volume. So it ain't been no heavy duty buying and heavy duty selling. This just been some algo repricing. You know what I'm saying? This just been a whole bunch of algo repricing, soaking up liquidity. Just soaking it up. That's how I see it. Oh, that's Zay right there. Zay, was that you trying to pull up? I can't hear you.
I said, nah, that was somebody else.
Oh, that was somebody else. Okay, what's cracking?
What's going on, bro? Now I just want to hop on real quick because I wanted to I want you to show SPY lean, and then this is why I want the 405, right?
Oh,
because
I hit the wrong thing. Hold on.
and this
Boom.
I because you mentioned something. You said it's a breaking structure to the downside for you, so you don't like that. I
Yeah.
hear you, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if they're gonna do the 52 fake out, that's the perfect way to do it, right? So if you put it on the line chart for me,
Let me get hold on. Let me get all these little arrows out of here, man. I'm stuck in. I had it stuck in draw mode, and it's just drawing
now
everywhere,
you
man.
drawing arrows all over. Yeah.
Arrows everywhere. Let me get these arrows out of here. You say put on line chart?
Yeah. So we only gotta look at the candles.
Okay. Do you want to put your screen up and I just let you do it on
No,
yours?
you can do it real quick because it's gonna be real quick.
Okay. All right. Line chart on the day.
Boom. Yep, right there. So
Okay.
check this, right? So if tomorrow, I know you don't want us to go to 405, but not now. My thing is we don't gotta close at 405, right? So let's just say we go down to 405, but we end the day at like 407, 408. So you get a little bit of wick that go down, uh, you know what I'm saying, into the to your box. But then from a closing standpoint, when you look at the line chart, where it's going to end up closing is right on your line. So if we
Yeah,
close
right
at
there.
407, now Thursday, what that look like? That would look like a triple top. I know you don't do patterns, but you got basically the three pivots at your 415, and then
Right
it
here.
looks like, yep, and then what it will look like is on Thursday going into CPI, you know what I'm saying, we got to close at 407. That get all the bears ready, like, oh baby, we done tap 405, we have 407, we ready to come to 400. That's the psych out game, because now if CPI come in with a surprise, we blasting off. There's no
Yeah.
more 400, you know what I'm saying, and then that sets up a nice coiling effect right there where it looked like it's a triple top, but it was just basically false. And then to your point, if we break past that 415, I think it's straight gas to your delivery of 430.
Yeah. Yeah, and then and like what you saying, how you said we dip down there, that'll be like what ICT called turtle soup. You know how he be talking about turtle soup when they have like the fake break. He had a fake break. That bet not be boogie coming up. You better have a shirt on. You better have a shirt on. That'll be like turtle soup. That'll be turtle soup. You know how it like give a fake break to the
Yep.
bottom side, and then he
Yep.
be like buy the fake break and ride it up. That
Mhm.
will give us turtle soup. So I take that. I
That's
take that.
I mean, that's kind of like I feel like that's what would do the job, right? Because we've been coiling, and basically that fake out will basically do a stop loss hunt, right? Because you
Yeah.
mentioned something on one of your old, I wanted to say yesterday or day before yesterday, is that you said everybody feel real good with them stop losses up under that area.
Yeah.
They gonna go grab them.
Yeah.
They're going to go grab them, and when they do, that's when everybody like, damn, think about it. You've been sitting there for a week with your stop loss. You've been good. You've been
Yeah.
chilling. You're like,
Everybody
man, I
stop loss
know it's
hanging
good
right
here.
here.
Yeah, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna take that one time. They're gonna come swoop all those stop losses, and then that's when that thing gonna reverse, and you gonna be like, damn it, they stopped me
And
out.
then,
And
oh
that's
man,
when
and
it's
then
gonna
I
take
just
off.
looked at this. When you was talking about 4-5, peep this right here though, Zay.
Bingo.
Peep
That's why
this.
I say 405
4-5, you take care of that wick work. You get that wick work right there,
right there.
and then shoot back, and then that'll give you a stop run. That'll give you turtle soup,
Mm-hmm.
and clean up them wicks and be
Mm-hmm.
ready to go. I take
Mm-hmm.
that.
And look
I
to your
take that.
look to your left, right? And I want you to look at the one week. No, keep going to your left a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Look at those 3 days right there. So where you got that pin bar, and then those two green candles next.
What's
So
a
now
pin bar?
go to your right, to your right.
To
One more, one more, one more, one more. Bingo. Starting right there. So from May, what's that? What's that
May
date?
2nd.
From May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Look at that nice little 3 day rally we had.
Right
Now
here.
look
Boom.
where we look at the low that wick hit and how we bounced off of that 405 and went straight to your area.
Yeah.
That's the move I would love to see them create. Same exact way where they go bring it down to that 405, they're gonna wick it. You see where that candle open, which is right at the 411 or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It'd be perfect for us to kind of maybe get an open tomorrow at say your 411, 410. We come down to the 405, they wick us back up and we
Yeah, I
close at
see that.
410. And then basically that sets us up for an upside surprise for CPI, and then CPI can, that's finally gonna give us that push to get past 415. Shorts got to cover, blase, blase,
Yeah.
blah, and then we off and run into
I
430.
like that. I like that. I like that. And that and we will but we have to do all that like in New York tomorrow so that Spy can do it. Like
Yeah.
if we do it
So
overnight, Spy gonna get left out it. So
right.
yeah,
Well, I
I
want
take
to,
that
that's
for
what I'm saying.
tomorrow.
I want us to, like you said, do it during New York, like they typically do, give you that hard sale down from about
Yeah.
10, 11, 12. And then right at, towards the end of the day, they come in and hit you with a nice reversal Thursday. So they're going to sell us down hard. And we get us a nice reversal Thursday, towards the end of the day on Friday, where they rally us back up. And then that sets up for a perfect, we just stay flat all night on that Friday night. And then we come into that morning, what I'm saying? We could be off to the races. Once we cross 415, man, woo, we could be running.
Yeah, that'll be love. And matter of fact, I even love if we sell down tonight and then we gap down to 408, go to
That would be really perfect.
405, and then come back up to like 410, 411.
Yep,
Get us
that would be.
back up here. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that'll be love. That'll so that what that'll please everybody. That'll please like the support and resistance, like right here where we
Mm-hmm.
broke through support, and then now it's resistance over here, like at that level, at that area right there. That'll take out these stops. Everybody got these stops resting under there. That'll
Yep.
give us the turtle soup from the
And
ICT.
it's gonna fake out some bears, right? Because when
Fake
the
out.
bears,
Yep.
them bears gonna see that break of 407, and they're gonna be thinking, oh, it's it's time to short it to 400.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
we
then
won't.
oh, and then guess what that set up though? That guess what that's gonna set up though? If we break here, people
Uh,
gonna go short and put their stops right here, and then
and
we gonna come
that's
here, boom, and
and
get them.
that's what's gonna fuel that. It's because, bro, we've been coiling too long for it's not.
Yeah,
It's gonna be straight gas when we
yeah,
break 415 to 430. It ain't gonna be no stopping.
yeah. I
It's
take
gonna
that.
when we get
Boogie.
through
Oh,
that
Boogie got a cheap
415.
cell phone. His cell phone twirling.
When we get through that 415, it's gonna be just like that May 2nd, third, and fourth rally that little 3 day woof, just that
Yeah,
big that gas, just
yeah,
straight gas.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
I take that.
Yeah,
I take that
that's what I
Boogie.
wanted to hop on and share. That's why.
Now I got to remove Boogie again. What you want, Boogie? With your cheap cell phone? Can't even hear him.
Yeah, we can't
Boogie on here
even.
12 times.
But nah, that's all, Tim. That's what I wanted to share
Hey
with
man, I
you, man.
appreciate you. I
You know what I'm
appreciate you
saying?
for
So
sharing that, man.
yeah,
But
man.
I take that.
I appreciate your thoughts too. Because look, when we were texting, I was like, man, listen, it ain't looking good. I say we that 415 we talked about this one. I say it's coming, man. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and watch this, man. But it do say, but the fact that we sold down the day we did and closed that 415 is in line with what we just talked about. Hopefully they can gap us down. We can test that 407, 406 areas one more time. Two, like you said, that gotta hold.
Yeah,
Because if that
got
thing
to.
don't hold, it's a cascade down.
Boogie, you got an iPhone yet, or you still on the Samsung? Cause it keep twirling.
Samsung all the way, Android all the way. I gotta
Oh
make
my God,
sure
that's
Apple
why.
doesn't make any money this year.
That's why. That's
Yeah,
what's
he
cracking,
said.
man. What you got?
So I wanted to explain what I put in the chat, right? Because all these days you've been talking about distribution. So that's why I got that thing in my head. I'm like, okay, so you have your son, you make him lunch at 8 a.m. for 12 noon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the little Timmy keeps eating the lunch every hour. When it comes to 12 noon, that kid's not gonna have any lunch left. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna go back home to
Yeah.
pick up some lunch because he
Yeah.
doesn't have anything left to eat. So so I'm thinking, right? For all these days, if people are not the people who bought at 380 are not buying a 410 and 411. That's how I'm thinking about it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I'm thinking they would rather want a better price. Now, unless retail comes in and buys at 310 to rush us to um 430, I can see that. But if CPI comes in bad, what are the people who bought 380 who are going to be institutions in my opinion? What are they going to do? Are they going to keep buying at 410 to 430, or are they going to run for the hills because inflation is so bad?
I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But
Yeah.
it they can sell it down like Zay just came in and said the setup, the perfect setup for CPI would be to come dip down just below where we've been coiling and
Hmm.
run stops of anybody that got their stops resting below that low over there on May 2nd And you know what I'm saying? So bring it down just below what we've been calling, run they stops, and then if the CP9 numbers come in good, then shoot it up. Cause anybody that see, like he just said, anybody that see us going down, they gonna be getting ready to start shorting, and they gonna put their stops just above where we've been coiling. So when we go down and trick them, then when the CPI numbers come out good on the way up, we can use their buy stops to add to the lunch money to take it on up there. You see what I'm saying? So either way, we gonna take the hill. If we go down a little bit more and get it, or if we just coil here and pop up, we still gonna take the hill. I just don't want to go too far down because once it starts slipping and you get toward the end of the week, a lot of time people throw their hands up and be like, man, I'm just going to wait till next week. And it'll slip lower than I wanted to
Yeah.
slip. You see what I'm saying?
And we have that gap down there. I see another gap down there. You see the
Yeah, it's a
gap,
gap down
the
here.
one below the ball.
Yeah, it's a gap below here.
No, there's one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That
It's one right.
scares me too.
It's this one
But
and it's one down here. And see, that gap right there, it's been respecting this top gap so much. That's why I ain't really too concerned about this gap because this top gap has been holding strong. You see what I'm saying? We ain't been able to. That's why I kept saying the sellers. It's like the sellers are gone. It's like the algos just waiting on CPI, waiting on the CPI numbers. Cause like if the sell, like just think about it like this right here. Out of 7 days, the sellers ain't been able to push it down below 408 in 7 days.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like they barely been able to get, but like even when they get below it, it wicks right back off. If they gap below it, it get back above it. You see what I'm saying? They haven't been able to sell below 408 in 7 days. That's why I'm like, if we go down there, that's not good juju for me. But like, I hear what Zay saying, and I like it. Like I say, I can see it from like 3 different ways. You know what I'm saying? We just coming back testing support. We got a turtle soup. We got a stop run. I can see it from like a bunch of different ways of if we came down a little bit lower to go up, but I just don't want to see it.
I mean, I don't mind 4:30 because I can really get my puts. I don't really care, but I'm just being very, very. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a bull job. But we'll see. Anyway,
Yeah.
man, I really appreciate you. As you know, I'm always here supporting you.
Yeah.
You've taught me so much every day. You
Oh
see,
man.
the reason I even put that analogy because every day I watch you, I learn something. Like something is you're challenging me because for me originally I'm a bear. That's why I see it
Yeah.
because I know it's easier to sell. Everyone can play bullish. Everyone can put a call, but it's very
Mm-hmm.
hard to spot when everything is gonna come down. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you. Keep doing your thing,
I
and I'm
appreciate
out.
you, man, and we learning this together, man. And like I say, I be feeding off of y'all, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in because it give me an opportunity to get my thoughts out. And when I hear myself say it, sometimes it sounds stupid, and I be like, well, wait a minute. And then sometimes I be like, oh yeah, that's what I meant to
Yeah,
say. But then like when you give your side of it, it make me look at it and I be like, oh yeah, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be so stuck in my focus, I won't broaden my horizon to see, oh, this is a better opportunity if it do come down here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like iron sharpen iron, man. I ain't better than nobody. I appreciate y'all, man. I learn from y'all just like y'all learn from me. But keep your shirt
yeah,
on.
but I just for today, just for the show.
Just
But
for
but hey,
today.
listen, if little Timmy ends up eating all his lunch before noon, it's got time.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up today, man. I appreciate Zay and Boogie for pulling up and sharing their thoughts with the cousins, man. It's each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. I love what Boogie said. I love what Zay said. They gave me something. You know what I'm saying? They matter of fact, they even reinforced my bullishness by making me look at going a little bit lower. You know what I'm saying? They reinforced my bullishness because I seen a stop run, I seen a turtle soup, I saw a support test. I saw they reinforcing my bullishness for making me look a little bit lower, and I appreciate y'all, man. If I missed anything in the chat, I'm sorry. My auntie calling. She probably checking on her son. But I see y'all in the morning. We gonna get on at I'm gonna try to get on at 9 o'clock to do the overnight price action, and then we'll be back here again tomorrow night at 6:30 to do the price action recap. Gone, man. Yep.